Hello, welcome back to Monster Train. Today's intro, I was thinking about it. What's the intro today? I know what you're thinking. I was thinking about it too. Get this, check this out. I did not spend 45 minutes doom scrolling through Twitter before this episode because I've been feeling a little pressed on time lately. I'm feeling like I haven't been having as much time as I want to have in my day. You know what? This is the time intro. I hate time. I gotta tell you. It's something that I wrestle with every day. It is the source of a majority of my existential dread, the fact that time's uncaring march trudges forward despite me and my actions, and I will not get back the moments that I spend. Something like that, anyway. Although, in a sense, I record these videos and they leave a permanent mark on history. No matter what I do, at least these videos are out there, and they'll never go away. This intro went in a direction I did not expect, but basically, I feel like I don't have enough time lately. I've been spending like 4 or 5 hours on homework a day, and I feel like I'm not having as much time to sit around and do nothing. And I'm very much, I don't know if you are like this. Tell me if you are, because I would love to relate to someone on this, but I really feel like I'm the type of person who needs like a large amount of time to just sit around and uninterrupted do like nothing. Like sit down, play a video game, watch a YouTube video, just do a long, like, good long stretch of just nothing. And I've been feeling like I haven't had as much time with that lately because I am getting destroyed in physics too so far. So, you know, it is unfortunately like that. I had a dream last night, by the way. It's been haunting me a little bit. Oh my... I'm blessed to play another Stygian run on this day. Had another dream last night though. I had a dream last night, and in this dream I kept recording the intro to the video, and then like I would blink in the dream and 10 minutes would go by and I was still here. I'd say 3 sentences and I would be 10 minutes into the video. It was really weird, but it was like I was getting kind of mad. I was like, man, I really just can't shut up, can I? But I don't feel like I'm saying that much. It was a strange one. But yeah, so I did not doom scroll through Twitter, and that has become my intro. My intros are just kind of becoming me telling you about the day I had instead of actually doing something silly. But I'm out of good ideas. I told you I would run out of ideas. When I started them up, the intros, they were fun, they were silly. I had a lot of fun ones, but today, these days, I don't have so many good ones anymore. I just kind of talk about things in the intros, because I don't get to do that as much anymore. Card games, they don't lend themselves to doing a whole lot of me talking about whatever's happening in the world. I did want to, last thing before I get into it, I'm rambling quite a bit in this intro, but I did want to make an asterisk. In the Discord, I was informed by someone that my understanding of the situation on GameStop was not nearly as correct as I had thought. It is not just a bunch of people memeing on Reddit, it's actually a bunch of people dunking on a hedge fund, and there's a lot of good resources. I would do some more research, and don't talk to me because I don't know shit about finance, but I find the entire thing kind of funny. But it's a lot more detailed and nuanced, and it's apparently it's probably like a once-in-a-lifetime sort of event, which is cool too. So I wanted to put that out there because I was responsible for some misinformation, and I wanted to make sure that I clear it up now that I know more about the situation. Shout out to Wix for giving me the lowdown. I thought it was really cool. Anyway, without any further ado, thank you for joining me today. I hope you're having a nice one. It is Thursday for yourself, Wednesday for me. We can get right to it, shall we? We're melting Stygian with Soulsucker Talos, Spellshield Fell, Diligent Seraph, Dripfall, Energy Siphon, Memento Mori, melting Stygian, the classic infinite combo. Also, don't forget to like the video, comment the video, subscribe to the video. Don't forget it. It's, if you wanna. I'll take Icicle Fracture. I'm gonna try and do an infinite if they show it to me here. Burnout Rector, we have nothing to keep him alive, but I might try. If it's possible, I want to get him frozen with Icicle Fracture. We have Frozen Lances. Memento Moris are bad, but I want unit drafts because the backup, I want to see Sirens. I'm willing to risk damage here. As long as my draw isn't like 3 Train Stewards and a Frozen Lance here, we're fine. Yeah, okay. So the strategy here is pretty simple. I'm going to freeze Rector like such, and then I'm just gonna wait to play him until the boss spawns so that he can kill the boss for us. I'm gonna handle these, frankly, scary waves with Frozen Lances, some Dregs to help out as well. Could have maybe done this differently? I don't think so, though. Missed the Collector is all. But if I get this trial and don't lose, I'm pretty happy, I would say. This floor is getting wiped. I can kill one with Train Steward placement here. And gets frozen. Now, does Rector kill this wave if I throw him at this? I think he does. Does he? No, I think he would lose this. I need to work these ones down a little bit more. Interesting. Very, very interesting. There's a lot of ways to go about this. Let me go through all of them with you here, right? We can prioritize killing these. We're taking 9 right now. We're threatened. I can dripfall one of them away, and I most likely will be dripfalling one of them away. I can use Drag to Body for Train Steward, and then I can have Clergyman hit. I think that what we're going to do is we're going to, with Frozen Lance coming up, I think it'll be easy to clear all these Clergymen out, so I can maximize my Pyre health here by doing like a Dripfall Frozen Lance Drag sort of play. And then I just put Train Steward here. I think that's the way to go. I actually freeze Energy Siphon so I don't draw it next turn. We want to draw as many Frozen Lances as possible. And then whenever I have 3 Frozen Lances played, I think if I drop Rector, he wins it, right? If I put him in front? No. If I put him behind and I play Dripfall, he wins this. Yeah, there it is. Even if he didn't win it, we could double Energy Siphon and Memento Mori. So yeah, fine. Trial was free. You like to see it. We get away with it. Molten Encasement is good. Offering Token is good. And ooh, these are good. Is committing to Lodestone Totem with Burnout Rector okay? I'm not sure if that's okay. Burnout Rector, and I did not get a Burnout Extender for him, I should mention. I do really, I'm not sure. I'm really on the fence on this one. I'm probably picking Nameless Siren here. I do like Lodestone Totem a lot though. And it's so strong. If I take it and I just make like a large stone, or I give it some stats, it becomes really good. It just crushes floating bosses so well. But with Burnout Rector, I'm a little afraid. I guess it's okay if I take it with Siren. We have a bit of insurance because of Icicle Fracture. If we have a bad draw, we can end up freezing it at least. It's close. It's close. I think I will try. I kind of want to just click on Nameless Siren. I'm going to click on Nameless Siren. I don't think it's right to take Lodestone Totem there. It's really, really close. I know I didn't even talk about the Shark, by the way. The Shark's also really good there, but I need a consistent plan to get through the next combat, and Shark doesn't win it for us all the time. Endless. Maybe we see a Shark in here. Siren of the Sea. Sure. Fine. Now, these are bad. I think I do want to roll this, though. I want to roll this to try and find better stones, maybe. What's our next floor? Probably going Remnant Banner. I wouldn't mind seeing a lady for Rector, just to keep him standing a little longer. Our incant strategy is a little weaker here than I would like. I'm gonna roll it. Okay, I think it's fine. It's just, it's safety, right? It's not required to spend 60 gold like that, but with no Seal Shop coming up, it's nice to be sure that I'm not just gonna get bopped by Soulsucker Talos randomly. Spikes 3. I'll take it. I think it's fine. We have Rector to kill the early stuff, and then we should scale up on the top. I think it's fine. This is a tough one, just because this is an incant run that doesn't have great incant potentials. So it's a little more awkward. Like, these are not good cards for incanting. They are very not good. They're probably you. I can't energy siphon them. I can't, like, what am I doing with these cards? Nothing. I let them freeze. But over time, we remove units and we build out good spells that we can play to incant, and this run is pretty consistent. I hope. Energy siphon when we can. My Rector does go away, but I think we've done enough. I guess we'll see. It is a 5-1 back here. Maybe that's frightening, but with stealth we should be good too. We can drip fall maybe. Drip fall for what though? Yeah, nothing. I'll take the 50 damage next turn because, or do the 50 damage next turn because I'll get the incant out of it. We get 2 more incants this way, and it is tight. Yeah. Plus we can get energy siphon sometimes, which is good too. Yeah, I mean it wasn't so bad. Also we get 30 more damage on it, so yeah, definitely correct to wait. Icicle Fracture has been really good. I'm a big fan of Icicle Fracture. Hollow Drippings is good here. Burn out Extend Rector, and then it transitions into being free incant and Crystallis, of course. I didn't even stop to talk about those because they are fast. But Icicle Fracture has been really, really good. I ended up not going for the banner also because we saw good spells. Lots of decisions happening, like lots happening really fast, and I'm having, like, there's a pile up in the brain. Let me catch up on what I want to say here. Icicle Fracture has been really good. Being able to freeze Burnout Rector is really strong. I think that Icicle Fracture's biggest strength is being able to freeze units that you don't want to play right away. Magic Shop's become a little better because there's not an artifact that I need, and we just gotta pick up that extends Rector's Burnout, plus he's not as important. Whereas we can take -1, which is a lot better, makes us easier to play these spells. And I'm kind of leaning towards Crystallis Holdover here. With the 2 energy siphons, this deck ends up thinning out really quick. I think Crystallis Holdover is fine. I'll pay health. That is fine. There's a small amount of uncertainty, and that amount of uncertainty is gone with Advanced Prototype. I'll probably leave 2 Train Stewards in on this run just to act as cleanup on the floor above Rector, or help Rector buffer as well. Yeah, feels pretty strong here. I think I would like to get 2 more like solid damage spells to help us along here, or just a consistent way to kill backline. I would pick up Shark still on this run, basically, is what I'm saying to you right now. Hot Shark, that is. Beefy Shark, not so much. This is probably not a space run, also. I'll put it in front. I do not think this is a run to take space. Because we have so many good frontline answers, I think we're fine. She saps on attack, which is fine with me. And if I ever don't want to play Crystallis, I can freeze it. Yeah, we just want to power out more incants. Remove some Train Stewards, remove some dregs. We're in a strong spot. We just want to not have turns that look like this, basically, where we draw into 3 dregs and go, huh. But Holdover Crystallis is holding it down. No doubt we get past Talos here. Not a question mark in my mind about this Talos. Multi-Strike would also be a good pickup on this run. Worth mentioning. But of course, Multi-Striking Rage Siren, a classic of our time. 2 more. We're up health. We're like net positive on health right now, which is strong. Feels good. I passed the Endless without thinking about putting it on Molten Encasement, by the way. I think I did, and I should have at least mentioned it. Wrong order, by the way. This guy should be in front. Lots of by the ways, but there's a lot happening really fast. I keep saying it, but there's really just a lot going on, it feels like. You should have been behind. Doesn't matter, we're killing her anyway. This is a good run. We're not winning right now. Like, we're not 100% winning this run, but there's a lot of ways to go from here, and I would be surprised if we don't see a way to win this run. Wickless Recruitment is excellent. Really, really, really good way to keep Rector alive. Plus, it's a free incant as well. I like it a lot. That's Offering Monument. I don't have a way to reform, but Offering Monument is still really good. Even without the Way to Reform, I love Offering Monument, but Weighty is also good. But since we picked up 2 cards to deal with it, I'll take Offering Monument here. And Offering Monument leads me towards energy for sure. If we beef this guy up here, give him 2 plus 25s. For sure, for sure. Multi-strike? Endless. Incant armor 2? Good. I roll for multi-strike. Nice. I didn't get to put health into Offering Monument, but we got better things, I would say. Solid. Like really, really, really strong shot. Burn Bright 2. Lots of good. Lots good about this run. Stygian runs turn out to be good. Crazy. I think we can take Light Harnessers here with Seal. We're fishing for double incant, and I think that I'm not afraid. Because Rector kills 1. It's like, if Rage Siren is my bottom card, this can be bad. But other than that, I think it's fine. Sorry, bottom draw priority card, I should say. All Drippings goes here. I don't play anything else. Okay, we're fine. Okay, play throws on this. I want to draw through a little bit, but I can't draw through a ton here. He's gonna heal this back, which is a shame. I always feel like the worst feeling in this game. If I were one of these characters, I would hate to be a healer on a combat where they took the heal when you walk up trial. That would feel pretty bad. What is my purpose? Fucking nothing. What do I do here? Absolutely goddamn nothing. Stone cold 0 is what you do for us, buddy. Probably feels pretty bad to hear that. Yeah, Train Stewards want to go for this run. That's our next big power spike. Remove some Train Stewards. Make this deck a little more consistent from here. I can't play all of my units at this point, which is when you know you got an issue. I have too many units and I cannot play them all. Throw Drag down for the line. Crystal is great for this combat too. Like this combat is super quick. Very glad to see it here. That play wasn't particularly good, I'll admit it. Yeah, I think that yeah, wow, Vector with Liquid Fruit looks pretty good, huh? Just an 80-80 is strong. A free 2-space 80-80? Good. Encased Ember isn't great. I'm just gonna pass it. I don't want it. Even if I like hold over the tomb, I don't think it's worth it for me. I did want free incants, but not that one. Could have gone, or I could go Wicked Blaze. You give it 2 -1s. Okay, it's been a while, but let's do the count. You got 2 deadweights. So you got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Card consumes 14, 15. Probably say 2 Strain Stewards as well, so 17. I'd have to remove 9 cards. Plus I'd have to duplicate. And it's not feasible. Sorry. This is not the infinite. A shame. I don't hate Drain. It's a targeted one though. I'll just take Crystalline Seeds. Sometimes it kills backline, sometimes it's just incant. I'm okay with that. I need some removals though. I'd like to go Steel Shop again. Should have looked ahead. Yeah, Steel Shop's good here. Fortunately, I went the right path. I think I would go this path anyway, but if there was no Steel Shop for like the rest of the run, maybe this was wrong. But why does that sentence feel wrong? In my mind, I have like a 3-second delay, roughly, between when I say something and when I process what I'm saying, and I hear it. The sentence felt wrong. Something about that sentence, it didn't sound right to me. I can't quite tell you what it was. Hold over. Hold over Offering Token is fine. Lets me pick anything that says discard, but I'm going to a Steel Shop, and there is no money with it, so I'd rather hold. We're gonna hold here. Stygian consumable, it can be Urchin Spines. That's really good. Again, it's a free consumable, and sometimes it has a big upside. But even if I just play it as an incant trigger, it's fine. This combat is really tough. Oh, this combat's hard. No spikes for here. I think that we have trouble with this one. Just a little bit. I think that it should be okay. I feel a slight amount of fright here, though. Oh, with Train Stewards, it's not so bad, actually. I just play Train Stewards to help it along. Yeah. Train Stewards make it good. Advanced Prototype's gonna end up doing a lot of heavy lifting on this run, it looks like. I'm not complaining. Did miss this collector. I could have got it, too. Missing this collector is sloppy. Call it what it is. Bad. Very bad to miss that collector. I should not do that. I was just lazy and incorrect. Breeze. Do not want to drop that guy. Hollow Drippings at this point is just a free spell. I'll play... It doesn't really matter. I think Crystalline Seeds is a little better down here. Okay, we should be strong here. I am not incanting a ton, which is why I would like to see double incant, because we're really not hitting crazy numbers our first time through, but as we get into a later combat, I think that'll change. There's a drag here. I'm gonna Drip Fallen. Yeah, because we have Crystallis. Crystallis is our big killer strat, I feel like, for heavies too. With all the spell weakness we have, Crystallis can make a big impact on enemies that are looking tough, like this guy. He's looking pretty scary, but then he just dies. And we're none the worse. Okay. Like, our incants are really not crazy, though. I thought it was going to shape up a little better by now, but it's really not looking too hot. We can still piece this together, and I'm confident that we will. What do I discard here? Memento Mori? I guess so. I'm just gonna focus on incanting here. Surprise, surprise. This is the incant run, but it's a struggle instead of just being free money. The incant runs, but with a twist. The twist is that I actually have to use my brain for the first time in a while. And I might die to this idiot just killing my Siren. But if I freeze him, it's probably fine. Or stun him, rather. Oh yeah, and he's not close. Diligent Seraph is really going to pose a threat, though. I am not sure how we deal with the fact that I'm going to run out of spells. I think I just click on it on 2 spells from here on. Yeah, I think I just have to click on things like Fatal Melting is okay. I'd rather take Memories here. I just need to click on spells. Ice Storm? Did I hold over? I didn't hold it over, so I don't get to take that. Take Ice Storm. Not crazy, but it's fine. And we're looking for some plus 25s. We start clearing drags. I'll probably remove those Train Stewards at some point, but not right now. Ooh. I was a big Heaven's Gold stan, but I don't think we need Heaven's Gold on this run. I think I might take Petty Theft just because it's a spell. It's a ping for backline. Oh man, Diligent Seraph is really rough though. I'm thinking about those curses now too. Ugh. God. That fight's gonna be ugly. I'll take Petty Theft. Oh, man. Sorry, despite, you know, I didn't spend 45 minutes scrolling through Twitter, however, it is still almost 4 AM because my stream went a little late. Hopefully, I've been playing a lot of Slay the Spire. Hopefully soon I'll be sending some Slay the Spire VODs over. However, I have not been great about it lately. I haven't been great lately. I'm gonna roll because I'm not getting anything from that trinket shop. A big shame about that multi-strike. It is that way. However, what a shame. Double multi-strike Rage Siren, I would have loved to have it, but alas, it was not to be. Face lost top floor. I think that just means we play mid floor, like every time. I don't see a reason why I wouldn't. Well, these 3/2/1s are gonna hurt me. 6 damage to fire is a little bit gross. Maybe they die with crystalline seeds. I've also been really lucky with Rector not being in a position to die yet. Oh yeah, they are dead. Cool. Yeah. I was like, I don't know. I could have, I guess I could have gotten 50 more gold. You know, if I had played that petty theft with a little more greed in mind, I could have been a lot better off in terms of money. I should have too. I absolutely should have. I was not greedy enough. Okay, this turn we're going to make a bit of an issue with Clip Reflector, I predict. Maybe not. 17, you always kill here. You're doing 38? If I do this, you're not killing, right? It's 46, 51. No, we have it. We have it. I'm not killing this 9-2. This enemy should not do any damage to me. I should be plus 50 gold, plus 9 fire health at the end of this fight. For sure, I should not take that damage. It was very, very silly of me to take damage here. However, sometimes we don't make our best decisions. It is from time to time this way. And that is okay. I'll freeze. I'll 50-50 the freeze on Urchin Spines here. Top 4 is a fucking war zone. With that Alabaster Guardian so spooky. Look at that 6 damage monster. Yeah, there's my Urchin Spines. It's not even that crazy good. I mean, I guess it lets me kill both of these guys. Never mind. Makes Frozen Lands kill. I wonder if I ever take space and double that thing again. Because that was kind of good last time when I doubled the Offering Monuments. That shit ended up strong. I wonder if I do that again. I gotta imagine it's a nah, but like, what if? Give me my money. I can triple that guy. I'm not worried about him. It's more damage to Fel also. I'm not worried about Fel. I'm really only worried about Seraph. I think that Seraph can pose a threat. Absolutely. Although we are getting somewhere. But I'm just gonna run out of spells. I really have to click every spell I see. But man oh man, are these two formidable. They are kinda killing it down there. Thundering Steward winning? Are you winning up there, buddy? He lost by 1. What? I did not realize that we were having the battle of a lifetime happening on our top floor. And my man lost by 1. Oh, that's rough. My man, that is rough. You know what? I'm getting you out of there. You don't deserve a fate such as this. That's crazy that they were having the duel to the death that we never even noticed. I should be at 160 gold and 93 pyre health here, for sure. Ice and Pyre is good. Click on any spell, I'm not picky. I am gonna take draw. I think that I would take energy and or even space and try to duplicate. Now I could maybe take energy and try to duplicate Offering Monument, but the problem with that line is I don't have a way to deal with all the curses. I'm going right and we're gonna try a high roll strategy here. It's not good. Don't mistake me. Not great. One Train Steward can go as well. We leave one with Rector and the other ones are gone. Looking for Founding Seal. Flicker's Liquor's okay. Firebox is really strong with the potential Offering Monument turn 1. But Flicker's Liquor is good on the turns we play our units out. It's nice. We're not reforming though. I'll take it. I think it's fine. I think that Firebox is just like sometimes completely worthless. It is good to duplicate. Oh, this is gonna be a good test. I do really want this trial. Is it bad? Oh yeah, I lose if I take this trial for sure. I cannot take spikes with Nameless Siren. No way. The Wickless recruitments have been clean. Extremely so. Feels wrong to miss that Frozen Lance. Those two are worthwhile here. Feels wrong to miss that one though. I don't kill you, but that's okay. I'll drift this guy. This is greed to an extreme degree, but I should catch him with a Frozen Lance that would otherwise do very little for me. And from here, self-mutilation 3, you like to see it. This is the turn where we get our explosive growth and power. I hope. Maybe not. Memento Mori. My units have stopped dying, so Memento Mori has stopped being good. I'm gonna drop you. I'm gonna drop him and I'm gonna try and Crystalline Seeds this problem away. I'm taking a chunk here. This turn is the turn. Now that all the units are gone, this should be the turn where we feel our big growth. Our power should spike, and we get the Crystallises now on as well. Our power should increase substantially moving forward. In this combat, I should say. I'm gonna save memories for next turn when these units start dying. Wondering if maybe sometimes I get an Ice Empire out of that. Or not an Ice Empire, sorry. Did I not kill that guy with Ice Empire? Huh, I meant to. Maybe I get a Petty Theft out of that, is what I meant to say. Yeah, so this is just how Seraph is gonna look as well. We're gonna play mid-floor. If we lose space mid-floor, it gets really odd. Why'd I say it like that? It gets very odd. I don't know, man. It's late. What more do you want from me? I think it's worth it. When else am I ever gonna play that, right? Probably worth the help. We're okay. I think I do want another Offering Monument. I think I'm gonna go for the duplicate and try to get another one. Close to the money. Trample Boss, not too worried. Unsurprising. I will lose out on being able to incant with Ice Empire, but I'm okay with that. Yeah, a shame we didn't get the tryout, and a shame this Petty Theft didn't pay out for more, but what more can you do? Press End turn, you're fine. A different Seraph, I would say I'm confident. This Seraph, not so much. Memories I'm not super confident in. I mean, I guess it's free. I need to click it. And, oh, I had this choice earlier. What the hell? I don't like another Ice Storm here. I'm going Magic Shop though. Maybe I see 2+10s. It's okay. I could do Guardian's Amulet as well. Take the Ice Storm again. I think that one's close, but neither of them are particularly good. Before we buy anything, third hold over the run, by the way. Crazy. If I need Vapor Funnel, we are dying to curses. I'm gonna roll. We're looking for double incants. Sigiled Seaweed can win. That's a good one. If Sigiled Seaweed silences half of the curse enemies, we are happy. Do the -1 on just another Frozen Lance, I guess. It's flexible. +20 and Consume Ice Storm is fine. I don't want holdover here. And we'll +10 the other Ice Storm. -1 as well, why not? And I'm duplicating Offering Monument. I'm becoming a pretty big fan of this decision. Every time I've done it, it's felt good. We just have our big explosive turns and we hope it's enough. I'm not certain about Seraph here. If I were to change one thing about this run, I think if I lose this run, I made one major mistake, and it's not clicking on Wicked Blaze. Being able to reform Rector on this run would have been good. Sigil Seaweed has paid for itself. At this point, I recognize that Sigil Seaweed has done well. Holding the Ice Storm because I don't need to play it here. And we go Fire into the Sea. Drippings down here is fine, although I do want this guy to die. Can I ever get it frozen? I might be able to freeze it. By memories instead for the consume. This is greedy of me. Don't get me wrong. Ah, good. I want to hold it. I want to hold it for the consume. I freeze it. I should drip Seraph down here, I guess. I am gonna overdraw here. I don't want to do this. I want to hold this card for consume. Although if I had held that, I could have held both of them, I guess. Fine. I just don't want to draw into something that I don't want to freeze there. Is all. Because then I hold this for consume. And we get to cycle through some more cards. Train Steward in front feels smart. Kills a Wilt Wings. And send away Vengeful Shard. I want to try it. I want to freeze Offering Monument here. That gets kind of hard though. Any of these cards that freezes is good. I will Stealth. Feels fine. Any of these three is fine to freeze. Yeah, that one's fine. We either freeze a Consume spell or we freeze our Offering Monument for when this one goes. Wow. Our silences have been good. I'm pretty happy with them. Crystallis at the bottom, less good, but I can't complain. I've drawn it well enough over the course of the run. It is the literal bottom card, though, which is disrespectful. Once again, I wish to freeze a spell, perhaps. Freeze a Consume spell. My man's dying. I dropped that guy so that I could play... yeah, Freezing Frozen Lines is fine. I dropped it so I could play the Crystalline Seeds. I'm trying to save a little bit of health on my Siren because we are not scaling at an absurd rate. We're scaling at an okay rate. The card that I consume here is Frozen Lance. Offering token next. This is the turn where we see our explosive growth. I think on this turn I'll be able to tell you if we win or not. Because we're gonna play through a lot of spells here. It's a waste of 6 damage. We are gonna play through most of our spells. Play through most of the deck here. Playing out Vengeful Shard is no longer a worthwhile endeavor, I don't believe. Okay, silence. Sigil Seaweed. Big thanks. Keep your boy alive. Freeze Ice Empire. I'm not gonna play out Vengeful Shards anymore. I don't think I need to. We'll win or lose without them. Burn Petty Theft. Again, I took it for this. It is not a good card in this run. And we are scaling. I am playing these energy siphons on the wrong unit. That was a mistake, for sure. I'm gonna throw Ice Empire at this top floor boy. Keep the incants rolling. It may be bad to do this, but I really feel like I need to keep it rolling here. Because we're not scaling at a good rate. I need, like, we're in every incant count sort of territory here. Yeah. If I could Reform Rector on this run, I would tell you I was confident, but we cannot Reform Rector, so I am not confident. If I had picked the Reform, 100% I'm feeling great here. Feels like our position is unrivaled. However, running out of spells with not a whole lot of health, I'm not doing the math. If I had the other multi-strike, we'd also be chillin', stone cold, but lots of ifs here. We deal in reality, though. And the reality is uncertain. I think it's close, but I think we're just short. Oh no, it's not close. Wowee. It's very, very not close. What can I do to make this close? I can throw some Drift Balls at it. I mean, I can just play all these spells. That's what I can do. It's closer, but not quite. It was a good run. We had a good thing going, but not quite good enough. Just barely short. A shame. Like, off by 1,000. Tough. Very tough here. Yeah, just Reform Rector. I should have picked the Reform. It's a shame. It felt like that run should have won, but it just did not scale. One more, if I had like, if I didn't buy the 25 HP when I did too, if I had rolled first and found that multi-strike first, oh man. That's the other one. There's a few major things I could have done differently. Don't miss that multi-strike. Pick the Reform for Rector, and yeah, I think that's it. Maybe like a slightly different plan where I take space and bring in another Siren also could have worked, but you know. Yeah, I probably should have done that. But then I don't get to play Offering Monument, and it's weird. Oh well. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.